Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a video like this inside of Grasshopper. A few days ago I have created a tutorial about how to make a Christmas tree using Grasshopper, and today I'm going to show you how to make a video using the script. So you can download this script inside of the description of my previous video. The first thing I will do is I will play with the inputs, the important variables, and then find the ideal numbers for the ideal shape of my final product. So I'm going to play around first. That's right here, set it up as 18. And I'm going to increase this number. This is the number of points. So the more points you set up here, less intersections you will see between the strips. So I'm going to make it like 1,500 as maximum number. And right here, I'm going to change it. Let's see. So you see there's less intersection going on. And right here, the tree looks a little bit short. I'm going to change it to 12. Nah, maybe 9. Okay, great. The next thing I'll do is I will increase this number a little bit, make it like 700. And also, I'm going to increase the size of the bottom of the tree. Let's make it like 3. See what's going to happen. So this is too much. So let's do 2.5. Great. I think this looks fine in general. Maybe I will increase this just a little bit more. So I will do 900. I'm going to drag it to 900 so I can make the strips longer. Perfect. And then what I'm going to do the next is I'm going to change the display mode here. I am going to go to here and change a new mode. What I did is just put a peach dark background here, nothing fancy, and everything else was default. So you can see that this is our final result of the tree. I can increase this height just a little bit more. I'll do 10. So I think this is great. The next thing I'll do is I will connect them to numbers to a slider. So I'm going to type 0.99999 here. And then the next thing I'll do is I'll make a multiplication here and I'll connect them to this. So first thing first, I will connect it to the period, bring it in. And actually I will just turn off this to make sure that everything will be easier, no calculation going on. And then I'll connect it to here, replace this. And there are 2 inputs here, so I'm going to click this, bring it in, copy again. So replace it, copy again. 900 is a little bit tricky. We have many data connected to it. So I'm going to click it, split them basically. Okay, so I'm going to replace this 900. 900 is it? Oh, I missed the 10. Did I? I didn't. Oh, maybe I did. Okay, so I should place it here. And then 900, we are going to replace it here and take care of it. The next thing I'll do is the 300. So 300 only connected to one data. So simple replace 300 and drag it here in the 2.5. So drag it again, replace 2.5, bring it in. Okay. Everything is great. Looks a little bit messy, but it should be fine. So let me organize it just a little bit. Great. So let's see. And then I'm going to turn it on, unlock it. So let's move it to like 0.5. Okay. Move it to 0. Great. So it's working very well. Perfect. So the next thing I want to do is I want to have the stars falling from the sky and they will fall on those trees. It's very simple. What I need to do is I will come over to the place where the star is. It's right here. I will just make the vector smaller. Remember we set up like 22 stars in the previous tutorial? So again, I'll just do a multiplication here, replace it, replace the vector, bring it here, and drag it. So if I move it, the star will go back to the ear. Yes, that's great. And the last thing I want to do is take care of this star on the top and how to make it falling down. And what I can do is I will go to the front, put a point here, select it, go to the top. Okay, right, this seems fine. It doesn't have to be super accurate because we are just making a video here. So that's a star that I want to make it lower. What I can do is I will select this, of course, and I will choose move. Again, vector 2 points. This is the target. So I'm going to select this point. I'll internalize it. So you guys don't have to really create it yourself. You can just use my script in the description. And then I will find the center point for this star right in the surface. Bring it in. And the vector has been created. Again, I will put a multiplication in between. So put it here. And the object is right here. So star has been replaced or have been being moved there. And the next thing I want to do is I will just try to replace this star for its display mode. So I will try to find this. Okay, it's right here. This star only. I will bring it in. And the object will be replaced to this star. So that looks great. And I will hide everything else. So we only have left this star here. And then I will move the multiplication to the front. I will drag it here. And let's see if I put it to 0.5. The star does move up. And if we put it to 0, all the stars should be just overlap with each other, which is what's happening. So this is great. The next thing I will do is actually I will come over here, choose a right perspective. I think this is fine. Maybe here. I'll move the tree here. And usually I will just make a video for my phone. So what I can do is I can drag this here and then move it around. So find the ideal frame that you want to work on. And then I will come over here, right click it to animate. I can click here to get the existing frame ratio, right? Of course, you can time this too, like just roughly, there will be 1,200 and times this too. This is like 1480, just roughly. And you can find your ideal just folder. I will just choose this default desktop new folder too, and I can just choose a frame here. 300 seems fine. It's just 10 minutes, oh sorry, 10 seconds of video if the frame per second is 30. So yeah, that's it. Let's try it. But I would highly recommend you to test run first, like test 3 counts or 5 counts first to know that you're doing the right thing. But here we know that we are doing it correctly. So I'm just go ahead and click OK. And then this is going to start bake those frames. You can find those frames in the designated folder, and then you can drag those frames into like After Effects or Premiere, Adobe Premiere to just make a video. Very simple. So thank you so much for your attention, and I am looking forward to see you in our next tutorial.